We passing time, it's passing fast. It's lasting long cause our passion lasts. The test of time, it presses back. We staying strong, we never crack. America's favorite pastime. Remember the last time that you and I just grabbed some mics, related while we passed rhymes, back and forth in the cypher late at night. Those were my favorite times. It made my night so many times, exchanging lines and digging deep.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Back at you with another video on today. This is Clutch Sports Entertainment. Make sure you guys hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, I have another cornerback for the Houston Texans to spotlight on today, and that's Khyree Jackson. So let's get right into it. All right, guys, we're going to talk about Khyree Jackson. He stands at about 6'3", 6'4", 195 pounds. Hand size is about 9 1/4. Arms is about 32 3/4. Wingspan is about 78. When it comes to the 40-yard dash, he's about a 4.5 guy. Vertical is about 36.5, and then broad is 11.1. Positive things to know about Khyree Jackson is that even though he has the big size, his excellent length and size for a cornerback, plays to his size, uses his long arms in coverage, can play man and also zone as well. Shows good fluidity for his size when focused on low pad level. He's able to sink his hips and transition. Does a very good job of tracking the ball in the air. Very good ball skills to locate and high point the ball with good body control. He is a competitor. That's what you need to know about Khyree Jackson if you're looking for a solid corner in this draft. He is a competitor at the catch point, has the timing and body control to rip through the hands of receivers. He will tackle. He will come up, and he's not afraid to get dirty in the run game. He will come up and make a tackle. Now, when it comes to his negative things, if you want to say his strengths and his weaknesses, and if you want to go with his weaknesses, he could be a bit handsy downfield, grabs and pulls jersey to stay close, can be out of control at times, losing position downfield, shows some tightness in press at the line of scrimmage, lacks ideal change of direction, which can lead to him giving up a step in press coverage. A long strider who plays at one speed, struggles to carry faster receivers downfield, and lacks the twitch for recovery. Now, his stats, like I said before, he's definitely one of those dudes. I believe he played in 12 games. So he had his stats on the season was 34 tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and 3 interceptions and 7 PDs. So definitely, man, he's a solid corner, man. If you're looking to get a solid corner, definitely Khyree is going to be one of those guys. It's going to be one of the best corners in this draft. You know, looking at when it comes to looking at size and getting a corner that's about the size of Richard Sherman or the size of Tariq Woolen that plays with the Seattle Seahawks, then definitely Khyree Jackson is that type of guy. He's definitely that type of guy, man. So I love him, and at times he can fall behind when facing shiftier athletes without true recovery speed. Can panic at times and grab for the jersey to keep within range. When he's able to get his head around, he does a great job of locating and tracking the ball. He plays the ball pretty well. One of the biggest keys to Jackson's success in coverage is how well he's able to keep his pad level low. Although Jackson isn't an enforcer in the run game, which he will come up and hit you. He's not an enforcer, but he will come up and hit you. He does a great job of playing his position. He identifies the run quickly and will come up to make a tackle. He'll come up and run support, is a wrap tackler who shoots for the legs. He will throw his body around. And then when taking on blocks, he lacks the strength to truly shock and control. Although most times he does a great job of using his length to disengage from blocks. Jackson is a very interesting prospect with a high ceiling. He still needs to shore up some things in the NFL, but he has the length and the skill set that teams are looking for. He is a big cornerback, and he's bringing that size, and he's going to be an impact player, man. He can be drafted with that 42nd pick. Now, I think that the Texans are probably going to go. They're going to go defense. It could either be a corner or it could be a defensive tackle that they'll go after. I think that that's what they'll do. He's ranked. Khyree Jackson is ranked number 6 out of the corners. But definitely, man, he's a solid corner. He's a big corner, and the dude is gonna play. He's gonna bring it every time he's out there. He's gonna bring it, and I just love this kid's game, man. And I think that the Texans definitely need to put him on the board when you're looking at corners and what guys you can bring in, because you need to get that legitimate number 2 guy to play along Derek Stingley long term. That's what you're going to need. You're going to need that guy that's going to be able to play with him long term, and I think that Jackson is one of those guys that can do it. I know that they signed Jeff Okudah to a 1-year deal, so we're going to see how things work out with him. And then they signed also in the offseason C.J. Henderson as well. So definitely, man, you always can add to the corner room to make sure that room is full of guys that can go out there and ball and guys that can flat out play. And I definitely think that Khyree Jackson is the type of guy that will make an impact with the Houston Texans, especially with his size. You know what I'm saying? You can't coach size. You can't coach speed. None of those things. Well, you can coach it, but at the same time, being able to have those God-given abilities and talents, that is something that is to behold. So definitely, man, leave it in the comment section. What do you think about the Houston Texans grabbing Khyree Jackson as a corner in the 2024 NFL Draft? And I'll be back to you soon with another video. I'm out of here until next time. Peace.
We passing time, it's passing fast. It's lasting long cause our passion lasts. The test of time, it presses back. We staying strong, we never crack. America's favorite pastime. Remember the last time that you and I just grabbed some mics, related while we passed rhymes, back and forth in the cypher late at night. Those were my favorite times. It made my night so many times, exchanging lines and digging deep into our minds. It was the philosophy of life that gave us drive, order to survive.